Welcome to Market Makers, everybody. This is your Market Minute Update. All the information you need on the markets in 3 minutes or less. S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, and DAX are on deck. Check out the video description with how to support the channel. Check out our exchanges. Consider joining us with the join button right there on YouTube. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hype if you get a moment. Would appreciate it. Let's talk about what's in front of us here in the S&P. As you guys know, for the last 6 months, I've been saying we will rally into July. Look at my screen. Here we are, 2023. What did we do? Rallied into July, weekly time frame, July 24th. Then corrected 11%. What did we do in 2024? Rallied into July, then corrected 10%. And what did we do in 2025? Rallied into July, got a small pullback of 3%. Why? Because it's the strongest turnaround rally in history. July is the third strongest month in the calendar on the S&P going back to the 1950s. Hence, you guys have known it for months. I believe we are rallying into July. Remember, right now we have the summer solstice weakness. It should end by Friday, Monday, or Tuesday traditionally, and then you will be on an upward trajectory. So let's look at the S&P. When you look at the S&P, zoomed out where we were back in 2025, again, bull case target 7,000 was hit. Gave you last year. Max bull case 7,500 was hit. And then look at where we are now. If we rally into July, the likely target is 7,800 to 8,000. That would be your July rally. We're going to zoom in on this. If you look at it zoomed in, people on YouTube are telling you this is a top. They don't know what this formation is. The way the candles are right now could always change, but the way they are, it's a W pattern. W patterns are bottoming patterns. The same thing I was preaching back in 2025 after the April sell-off. I teach this stuff in my education, guys. If you want to consider joining for the education, check it out. But here is your W pattern, the exact same pattern when everybody told you it had further down to go. So again, where are we in danger of this not being a bottoming pattern? Taking out the low. If price takes out 72.29, comes down, comes back up, breaks down, then you're going to 7,000 for your very strong support with all these candles from that previous bull case all-time high. But this is very bullish. When energy is being distilled this way, that's what a sideways market is. That's what a Wyckoff market is. It's a sideways market. You look at the patterns within the sideways market to determine if it's bullish or bearish, and this is a bullish setup. That's going to bring you to 7,800 to 8,000. Max bull case, if we rallied out past July into August, 83.21 with the top of the trend line. Let's look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's very simple as well. Why? Because it has the exact same pattern. You have energy being built, being distilled, a 618 retracement. This is going to rally back up. 31.8 is that first target. If we can go beyond that, 32 to 33K is the next level. It depends because you have market rotation already happening, but tech is still a big trade. Where we were worried about the NASDAQ is if you take out 28.2, then that opens up your previous all-time high for a retracement down there at 26,288. But again, very bullish pattern, bullish setup right now. Look at the Russell, new all-time high as I'm making this video. And just like every projection I've given you, the DAX, the Russell, the S&P, the NASDAQ in the marketplace, all the targets have been hit. What was the Russell bull case target? The Russell took the longest. It took till June, but we got there. The 1618, 29.50 from the April 2025 low. Look at the trend. Everything is green in my trend, right? My RMA trend, everything is green, just like you're seeing across these major indices. So what's the next target on the Russell? 32.50. You're at 3,000. You're going up into July. That's where you're going. Look how it's been bouncing off the trend line beautifully here. 32.50 is your Russell target. Finish up with the DAX. We went over 3 minutes, but you know, I talk a lot. So finish up with the DAX. DAX is looking bullish as well. Why? Because you have your low, series of higher lows. You're coming up to resistance. The DAX also, by the way, making a beautiful W pattern. You need to break above 25,550. You have 26.4, 27.6. These targets are coming into July. We'll see how much more oomph you get. Remember, the ECB raised rates, puts a damper on the DAX. Not worried about DAX downside unless you take out your low right here, of your W, which is 24K. You're at 25K, looking for upward price movement into July. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Consider joining the channel, like and subscribe. Talk to you guys on the next one. Bitcoin update out next.